All right. Are we going? Are we going? I think we are live. Okay. We are moving on and moving on up. Next fight is up. We just got done watching one of India's female fighters are seemingly going on a little tear here. Definitely very reliable, it seems. Aarti Khatri getting that round one armbar like it was too easy. It was 2-0, made Arofat. You know, the commentators were really talking up Arofat before the fight started, saying, you know, her striking was really, really on point, but that she was starting off really slow and that wasn't really getting into it, having a little bit of trouble, but really didn't get time to get going at all. But this number 2 women's South Asia, I mean, dang, she might just move up and take that one spot after this. Although she did lose her most recent fight before this one, so probably won't take it quite yet. Seeing how the one above her is on a 7-fight winning streak. What is her future looking like? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Fighting good opponents too. 5-0, 3-1, 2-0. Fighting opponents with experience too. Dang, and she's got a kickboxing fight coming up, switching it up a little bit. Ooh, fancy. But yep, Fabiola Nascimento just made her walkout. She's in the cage now, and we're going with Mim Grubb after that. Let me see. Do we have results yet for Hassan? And I'm not sure what happened in this first bout. I missed it, sadly. But we're getting going here. We're getting going here. Next bout will start here soon. We got both fighters in the, we got Fabiola in the cage now. Mim making her walk out now. Cage Warriors vet. All right. Cage Warriors and a previous fight in Brave FC. Before that, fighting in AFN in her amateur career. Okay, fought in the Cage Warriors Academy. And looked like she developed over time. Look at that. Taking 3 L's in a row in the beginning and bouncing back undefeated since. Good matchup here. What about Fabiola here? Seeming like a similar... Oh, man. Lost her amateur... Final amateur bout in their world championships at the end. In the IMMAF. But 2 fights in Shoto, Brazil, and a win in Brave FC in the beginning? Okay. It's a great matchup here. Both these ladies definitely on a similar trajectory, if you will, with their paths. Ooh, let me make sure my stream isn't private. I have an eerie feeling that it's private for some reason. Hope not. Let me go to my studio real quick, make sure. No, it's public. All right, we good. We good. We'll get people going here soon. Just wanted to be safe. I was a little worried there for a sec. All good though. See if I can. I'm gonna get a couple socials out while they're announcing the 2 fighters. Next round we'll get some footage, break down some fights for the next one from their previous opponents. Who is up next? Oh, I'm excited to see Mokaev though. Gerard Burns, not a flyweight. Oh, he's going flyweight now too. He's going back down from bantamweight. Actually fighting for a flyweight championship here. Mokaev will be back in the UFC one day. Mark my fucking words. He will be. He is too damn good. And a win over Manel Cap. Bruh, if you get Manel Cap in a title picture and he wins a belt, you bring Mohamed Mokaev back for the grudge match ASAP. You get him into a title fight immediately. You want to make a story for the flyweight division, you get Manel Cap into a tie-weight picture. The stories, the scenes, the headlines, the drama, and the fight, I think, will be much better second time around. I think Mohamed Mokaev has learned a lot from his experiences here since he has gotten removed from the UFC. And I think it would be a much better fight. I think Manel Cap would have gotten a lot better too by then as well. How old is Manel Cap actually? How old is my boy? And we're getting through the fighter introductions here, so we'll be started here soon. Yeah, Manel Cap's 31 too. Not going to be too old whenever that opportunity hopefully comes around. Because wait, hold on, wait. When did he turn 32? Or what, 31? Oh, I had to turn my phone volume down just a little bit. Sadly, I'm still... I have to have a VPN to watch it on my computer. I'm having to watch it on my phone, which is really annoying. I'm still... Yeah, go ahead and just get in VPN. Oh, he's turning 32 here soon. Ooh, he's turning 32 very soon. So he might be late 32 years old, just turning 33, hopefully whenever that fight happens, but we'll see. All right, round one. Here we go. All right, they start in the center. Good inside leg kick early from Nascimento. She in the orthodox, Grubb in the southpaw, switching back and forth though a little bit. Grubb doing a good job doing in and out. Check that kick from Nascimento. Giving good footwork on the outside, feinting that front leg, throwing nice little side kicks to the front leg of Nascimento. Nascimento going for the head that time, trying to catch Grubb on her footwork. That's a good idea from Nascimento. Keep throwing these kicks when she's moving side to side, make her run into them, especially to the head, because she has to block those. Blocks that body kick, does Grubb. Nascimento still keeping her measured though. Grubb with her own inside kick. Ooh, good jab from Nascimento. Throws the head back of Grubb. Good head movement by Grubb there. Gets out of the way. Getting backed up a little bit, though, against the cage. Nascimento misses that straight. Tries to catch a head kick as Grubb circles. Good straight to the body by Grubb. Gets out. Really just trying to be in and out with her movement as Grubb. Inside leg kick from Nascimento again. She's finding these. Good job by Nascimento to hit that left hook, or that rear hook off the angle. Switches to southpaw, does Nascimento. Tries to go in for a rear hook, but Grubb closes distance, gets into the clinch here. She has double unders. She's going to try and push Nascimento against the cage. Nascimento digs her underhook. Now it's over unders with Nascimento's back to the cage. There's a little elbow and a knee on the inside. Very nice. Another knee. Yeah, Nascimento getting the better of this. Throwing more knees. Turns position on Grubb. Has her against the cage now. Good knees here by Nascimento. Grubb trying to frame off the forearm here. But Grubb's not getting her head involved. She's not getting good head position to make some separation. Right now, Nascimento's head is blocking Grubb from moving out. Yeah, Nascimento's just lighting her up with little shots here and there. Nascimento now trying to throw by, trying to get to the back. Picks her up and throws her down. Good little hip leverage there from Nascimento to get her down. Now she's in top half guard. Good shots to the body by Nascimento, keeping good chest-to-chest pressure here. Controlling the near side underhook. Controlling both underhooks here. Grubb trying to shrimp out. But Nascimento staying heavy on that bottom leg. Grubb's trying to dig a little butterfly hook here. Maybe to get inside. Grubb doing a good job of blocking the crossface of Nascimento. Not letting that other arm get across her face to flatten her out. Keep her flattened out. Grubb's trying to leverage her guard here. She's back to the full guard at least. Nascimento's trying to move Grubb's head to the side of the cage. Yeah, Nascimento just driving her head into the chin of Grubb in this top full guard position. Trying to posture up and throw some shots, but Grubb's controlling her posture good with this overhook. About to lose it though. She loses it. Now she's trying to turn to an armbar, though. Grubb's trying to find an angle. Try to get a high guard here, but Nascimento's doing a good job of staying low, not letting any legs get in between. Now she's posturing up a big, throwing a couple ground and pound shots. But Grubb's staying active on bottom style, trying to move her hips. Nascimento is just covering her hips way too well right now. Got a wide base. Posturing up, throwing good elbows. Another great elbow there from Nascimento. causing good damage on Grubb. Might have cut Grubb open. Or yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, more elbows raining down from Nascimento. Grubb kicks off, but Nascimento throws the guard by, gets in side control. Grubb gives up her back. Nascimento hops on it, but she's really high up on the back right here. If Grubb tripods, Nascimento might fall off the top. Nascimento, I think, trying to focus on maybe wrapping up a choke here. Grubb is starting to build herself back up on one knee. Nascimento lets her up. Good body lock here. Nascimento tries to dump her. Doesn't do it. Readjusts and gets the hip toss again. Not the hip toss, but just throws her with good hip leverage. Now she's way over the top again, though, with the back control. Grubb's about to get over. She does. She takes her off over the top. Now Grubb in top position here. Grubb controlling the half guard. Throwing good ground and pound shots as Nascimento tries to build herself back up. Throws a knee on the way up, too, does Grubb. Now they're in the over-under. Nascimento with double unders with Grubb against the cage. Throwing good knees here. Grubb doing a good job responding back, though. Trying to throw some knees herself. Trying to get a Muay Thai plum. Good elbow on the inside from Grubb. Nascimento returns with a right hook and then throws more knees. They're still in this clinch here. Exchanging elbows. Spinning elbow from Grubb. End of the round. Man, both ladies not giving up that whole round. Very impressive. Very impressive. That was a good round. These ladies are not low level. These are not low level MMA fighters. These are very good women's MMA fighters. Very, very damaging on the feet. And Grubb's got pretty good defensive awareness. So she's staying safe. Yeah, for strawweight, these ladies are throwing pretty hard. Yeah, Grubb doing a good job keeping her hands up most of the time. But the grappling advantage seemingly to Nascimento. Only mistake I can really say for Nascimento is just getting way too high up on the back. I mean, everything else was damn near perfect, but way too high up on the back. She could just focus on getting one hook first, then exposing the other side to get the other hook in, but she's kind of rushing to the back and rushing to find a choke. Man, really good spinning elbow by Grubb at the end there. All right, we'll be going into round two here in a second. All right, round two coming up. All right, refs ready, fighters ready. See if Grubb can stay on the feet this round. She was definitely doing some work with those elbows on the clinch. But she's still sticking to her footwork here. Staying a distance, inside kick from Grubb or Nascimento early. Good job by Grubb to close distance again into the clinch, but Nascimento responding back with knees. Grubb with an even better knee, though, gets Nascimento's back to the cage. But Nascimento's frame and just size, I think, is just a little bit bigger than Grubb. She seems a little stronger. But Grubb using good positioning here. Blocking the knees. Nascimento turns position, though. Grubb's back to the cage. She's trying to find her underhook here. She's not got the head position, though. She's got double unders, but Nascimento's controlling the head. Grubb does a good job. Throws her head off to the side and then switches position. Trying to go for the outside trip. Gets it! Great job by Grubb. Nascimento trying to use butterfly hooks to recover, but Grubb flattens her out. Starting to throw ground and pound from the top. Nascimento trying to answer back from bottom. Grubb controlling hands here. All right, Grubb's arms a little tied up here. Nascimento on bottom with one butterfly hook, other leg over the top of her back. Grubb trying to posture up, pass the legs by. Collapses the knees, tries to roll over. Nascimento does a good job with the half guard sweep. Gets on top here. Now she's passing the guard of Grubb. Out in the open, middle of the octagon, or middle of the cage. Goes to north-south. Does a good job to put her head into the hips of Grubb. That's the way she can mitigate that close guard. Good job here from Nascimento. Passes into the half guard, just taking it step by step. Letting Grubb buck a little bit, letting her throw her guard up, then just slowly passing into side control here. Heavy crossface here from Nascimento. Trying to frame off the face of Grubb, trying to get a little bit of separation. Grubb just trying to keep Nascimento from posturing up here. Oh, now she's starting to get her guard back. Grubb recollects the half guard. Nascimento throwing good little pot shots to the side, just keeping that head into the chin of Grubb. Now starting to posture up a bit. Seeming like a Benoit Saint Denis Moicano, Hinata Moicano style of half guard here. Throwing good ground and pound, small little chopping shots. Little knees to the body here from Nascimento. Good creativity. Throwing that knee into the side a bit. Nice. Good body lock pass attempt here from Nascimento. Trying to pin the shin of Grubb. But Grubb getting her full guard back. She's one little movement away from getting it back. She's got it. Nascimento, though, just keeping good control here on top. Throwing small shots. Staying busy. Grubb, though, starting to hip. Trying to create an angle again. Would like to see Nascimento take a little bit more risk here and posture up and throw some more damaging shots. She's trying to work Grubb to the side of the cage, get her head to the side of the cage. She gets it, though. Grubb staying pretty active from bottom, trying to throw little elbows, trying to move her hips, but Nascimento just staying squared up, throwing small shots from top. Could definitely see a ref here. I mean, Nascimento's staying busy enough. Grubb's trying to maybe collect a high guard here. It's not working. Trying to turn her hips, still just controlling the posture of Nascimento. Yeah, Grubb just keeping a hold of that overhook. But Nascimento's head is just driving into the side of Grubb's. Keeping her flattened out. Very hard to create movement from the bottom here for Grubb. Nascimento bracing her forearm. That was a mistake for Nascimento. Braced her forearm along the side of the neck of Grubb. That gave Grubb the perfect angle to go for the armbar. She's got it locked in here, but Nascimento keeping her arms folded, defending the armbar. She's got Grubb stacked. She could just cook her here. She just needs to keep cooking Grubb here and slowly get her elbow past the hip line. Just cook Grubb. Don't let her lock in the armbar anymore. Just slowly start to wiggle your arm out. Just small little movements. But Nascimento just stands still here. Maybe just trying to run out the clock. Grubb would be very good here to underhook. She's doing it. She's underhooking the leg. Trying to take Nascimento over and sweep her, but not working at the moment. Nascimento doing a good job to stall this position. But Grubb, if she gets any sort of break on that arm and breaks that grip, she can get full extension. This could be a dangerous position for Nascimento if she's not careful with 13 seconds left. Unlike a choke with the joint break, I mean, if it's breaking, you got to tap. 5 seconds left here for Grubb. Yeah, Nascimento just doing a good job of keeping her head and legs involved into protecting herself. Good job here. Round 2 is over. I'd say it might be 2-0 Nascimento. Nascimento kind of running away here with the decision, I think. Grubb's going to have to pull off a finish. That's what it's seeming. All right. Let me see if I can get some socials out now. Okay. Yeah, Grubb looked like she needed her corner was trying to make sure she wasn't using too much energy going back to the corner. They had her kind of braced up, but hopefully Grubb isn't too gassed. She did a good job attempting that armbar. Her face was very red. She looked like she was straining really hard to keep a hold of that position, so she might have gassed herself going for that armbar a little bit. Round 3 coming up. All right, Grubb is gonna probably need a finish. She definitely got some skills. I'm not impressed for what Grubb's doing out there, but she's giving up sweeps. She's kind of engaging in the clinch and wants that game, but Nascimento's got a lot of answers for her, so this is gonna be really tough. All right, round 3. Ladies open up in open stance. Side kicks open up from Grubb. Trying to throw a front kick, keep Nascimento at distance. She just got to be careful, making sure Nascimento doesn't grab a leg or nothing. Good leg kicks from Nascimento. Grubb trying to crowd him. Good 1-2 from Grubb. Catches Nascimento. Good step in lead hook from Grubb as well. Starting to get a little bit better answers here. Good side kick from Grubb. Say she keeps throwing those side kicks whenever Nascimento decides to throw. Be a good strategy. Grubb trying to go in with the jab. Nascimento answers back. Much better jab from Nascimento. They get into the clinch. Nascimento lands a couple hooks on the way in, and then a couple knees. Pushes Grubb up against the fence. Double unders here from Nascimento. Landing good hooks. A knee. Grubb's trying to get this Muay Thai plum here. Start to throw some elbows. She gets it. She's still got her back against the cage, though. Not a ton of leverage. Nascimento throwing her own back. Nascimento just keeping good head position. It's making it impossible for Grubb to even get off any offense. That's honestly been the difference in this fight so far, is just Nascimento's dedication to keeping her head in the right position the whole time. I really do think that is one of the most important parts. Then gets a good outside trip. Gets Grubb down again, right into the half guard. Yeah, really, she can just ride out these last 3.5 minutes. It's going to be an easy win for Nascimento, because all she's going to have to worry about is submissions from bottom from Grubb. But Nascimento does have to make sure, just in case the round one was a little close, she does got to make sure she throws strikes in this position. That way Grubb doesn't get by with just small shots. But I think Nascimento doing a good job here. Trying to keep as busy as she can. Alrighty. Yeah. Now Grubb's starting to build a base back up, though. Starting to belly down. Covering up some shots. All right, Nascimento got one hook in. This is what I kind of was hoping. She would do this, go this route instead of jumping straight to the back. Oh, what's up, Amir? My man. Getting into some brave CF. Trying to see my boy Mohamed Mokaev get that belt. You know what I'm saying? Grubb trying to stop any shots here coming in from Nascimento. Nascimento doing a good job of just riding that leg, keeping her weight back, making sure Grubb doesn't stand up without any resistance. All right, Grubb gets back up to her feet, trying to break the grip, throwing some elbows behind, trying to get her hands in between that grip and turn back into her. Nah, Mokaev's losing. We will see, my friend. We will see. Nascimento trying to drag Grubb down. She gets it. Just good relentless pressure here from Nascimento, keeping her weight over Grubb. Yeah, this is perfect just chest-to-back pressure. Compared to that earlier round, Nascimento was much more reckless. Grubb trying to build her base back up. Oh, Nascimento getting a little reckless, going straight for the choke with no hooks. Grubb takes her out, takes her over the top. I'm going to get top position here. She gets it. Grubb pinning down the bottom leg with her shin, controlling this. Nascimento bellies down, starts to build her base back up. Now it's Grubb with one hook in on top position. Nascimento up on one knee against the fence. Grubb throwing good ground and pound to the side of the head. Nascimento building up, trying to tripod Grubb. Grubb going in for the rear naked choke. She's got the arm under the chin. She's got the arm under the chin. She's going for it. Nascimento's peeling the top hand. Now Grubb's going palm to palm. She's still on the back here. Nascimento falls over. She's getting the choke locked in. Comeback. It could be a comeback incoming. Oh, man. Now she's got it locked in with the figure four. It's under the chin. Nascimento's wincing. She's trying to get out of this choke. She's not tapping. She's not tapping. All right, Nascimento peeling the top hand. Grubb is squeezing with all she's got. Nascimento just still trying to relieve pressure as much as she can. Grubb needs to get this comeback. She's still got the arm under the chin. She's still working it. 30 seconds left. Grubb starting to readjust position. Nascimento. She taps! She taps from the three-quarter position. Oh my God. Grubb did not give up on that choke and comes back after being down on 2 rounds and losing the third. Nascimento doing exactly what I said she should not do. She got way too high up on the back in round 1 and in round 2. And both times she was at great risk. One time she did get taken over the top in round 1. Happened again in round 2 and round 3. Grubb takes advantage and gets the choke, shows her how it's done. Damn, good job from Mim Grubb with that comeback victory. Holy moly. Good job from Grubb. Wow. Way to fucking stay in the fight and not stop looking for finishes. Nearly had the armbar submission in round 2. Didn't give up on herself. Went into round 3 and still found that submission. That's awesome, dude. Great fight. Fantastic fight. I can see why they were talking about it earlier, but a lot of the Brave CF, the people who run the company, a lot of them are women. A lot of them are women. They're really trying to focus on like building up this women's MMA scene. And so far, the 2 women's MMA fights, they were all, maybe not the one who lost the first one, but they've all seemed like really skilled fighters, like really skilled. So I've been wondering where all these good women's MMA fighters are, bro. They're here apparently. God damn, good stuff, good stuff. All right. Great fight. Does the YouTube live stream show all fights? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Does the YouTube live stream show all fights? I don't know. Let me see. Are they going to show all of them? They... I don't know. I'm reading the description. It doesn't say anything like they're only showing a few fights. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna show the whole event. If they're doing that for their 100th event, man, good for them. That'd be really cool if they were showing the entire card for everyone, especially for their 100th event. And they got a really stacked card. Double title fight for their 100th event, and they're showing it for free? If that is the case, man, good on them. Is there, is it like split up by prelim and main card? I actually don't know. No, it's all considered the main card. Everything, this whole thing is considered a main card. It doesn't break it up by prelim, so they might be showing the whole thing, man. They might be. Good on them, man. Good on them. Mohamed Alsameea and Mahmoud Amr. Up next. Oh, we got a flyweight fight. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a good fight. All the women's MMA fights have been really good so far. Alright, let's share that real quick. Boom. Yeah, they're still doing the interview for Mim Grubb over here. Let them do their thing. Yeah, I'll call it their landmark event. Yeah, good on Brave CF, man. That's nice of them. Okay, let's get some clips up for the next bouts. What do we got? Mohamed Alsameea. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, this is one he lost. Sure, let's watch the one he lost. Why not? Oh, is this another Indian fighter? No, Bahrain. Then Mohamed Amr. Oh, wait, this is the wrong Mohamed. I'm such a fucking doofus. Alright, let's check out some highlights. Alright, some Ami highlights. Beautiful corner, run the corner. It's in the top full guard. Perfect head to chest pressure. Nice leg kicks. Great takedown entries. Gets his hips above his. Takes out the bottom leg. Good finishing instinct as well. Okay. Liking it so far. What we got here? Good ground and pound. Now we got more of a... Now we got his pro debut here. Great technique dropping those elbows. Oh, he knocked him out with that. That was nasty. That's flyweight too? He's got a great frame for flyweight. What is the height here? 5'5"? Oh, he looks way taller than I thought. 5'9" on the other side. Let me see. Okay. So, Mahmoud Amr. Mahmoud Amr. Did I spell that right? Yeah. El Mexici? What the hell? What is that nickname? El Mexiki. El Mesiki? What is that? Never heard that in my life. Oh my goodness, he's only 19 years old. Jesus. Okay, that's Mohamed Ahmed. I don't know if that's the same guy. I don't want to assume. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from him. I will say that's a tough skill set to go against on the Mohamed Alsameea side. I might go Alsameea. Yeah, I think I am gonna go Alsameea. Alsameea. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, we'll go Alsameea for this one. There we go. Alrighty. Everything's set up now. We're good. Alright, next bout coming up. They're going to start announcing the next fighters. Let's see what we got up the card, though. Because we got, I mean, they're probably only bringing out their best guys for this. Yeah, these records are stellar. Rami Ahmed from Lebanon. 34 years old. Middleweight. Is it middleweight? Sorry. Welterweight, excuse me. Only lost by submission. Wow, only losing by submission. No decision losses, no KO losses. Very interesting. Won on the Contender Series? Didn't get a contract. Damn, this is back in 2024. Then got a round one finish after that. Jose Caceres, Isakov. Had a rematch with Jose. Lost in round 5. Damn, he's the main event. This man has had a great amount of experience. Wow. Main Ding, 34 and 35 and 9. Jesus. How old is this dude? 31. God, these Chinese fighters and their records. This is weird how much they fight. Okay. Then Mohamed Salem from Egypt. A lot of Egyptian fighters on this card. 25 years old. Also only losing by submission. Holy fuck, they match made these. All these fights damn near the same. Great matchmaking. Did a lot of time in AUFC. Then went over to Kooheji MMA. What is 971 FC? What the hell is that? It's on Triller. Oh, damn. I've never heard of this. Damn, they did it in the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai and everything. Oh, this was the last one Mokaev did when he did Bantamweight. Okay. This must have been the last event he did. Actually, let me look at that again. Is that Mokaev's last win by decision? Ooh, not a good look by Mokaev. I will admit. That does worry me a bit. Yeah. I would probably, man, but he has his own submissions on his record, so he seems like he might have more of a well-rounded game, whereas our other homie doesn't have any submissions. Are any of his finishes ground and pound? Leg kicks. He's got back-to-back leg kick finishes too. Oof. Body shot, yeah. I'm not seeing anything in terms of like ground and pound. Okay. All right, we got one of the fighters in the cage. Soon we will get Mohamed Alsameea. We'll make his walk out here in a second. See, up the card, we also got Rasul Magomedov later, 7-0. German. Dude, these Germans, bruh. Then Batebolati. Damn, that's a name. From China, the Lion King, 10-1-1. A Chinese fighter that doesn't have fucking 30 fights on their record already? That's a surprise. Almost never happens. Okay. Fight King Gold Pelt Top Contest. It's just the Chinese flag. What the fuck? Oh, these are dope posters. Nice. Killing it. Had a few LFA bouts and road to UFC. He won his road to UFC bouts. So what happened? Did he get injured and have to pull out? That would make sense, but damn. Looks like a mean ass dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Then we got my boy Mohamed Mokaev and Gerard Burns in the co-main. Hopefully he'll get that title. Gerard Burns, though, apparently, I mean, people will be talking this guy up from out of Ireland. Okay. Dang, so they definitely know each other then. Only lost by decision. That's a good thing for fucking Mokaev. So we can lose by decision. This guy's got a decent amount of finishes for a flyweight though. Against 6-4, 7-3 opponents. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alsameea making his way into the cage here in a second. Dang, I guess I could. While it's still on YouTube, I can just watch it on YouTube instead of watching it on my phone like it is. Yeah, if they are streaming the entire card for free on YouTube, that is stellar. Good on them. Are they? Is it still going? Have they ended the broadcast? No, it's still going, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going Alsameea though. That skill set is that's too nasty. Oh, I see. I see. I also saw some of my subscribers in this Brave CF chat. I saw Activate in there. Let's see, do I see anyone else I know in here? I definitely saw some people I've seen before. Oh, well, alrighty. They're saying the keys to victory for Alsameea: stay composed and focused, never over exuberant. True. Throw a wide variety of strikes at all angles. All right, both fighters are getting announced now. Man, they're both. Wait, no. Okay, that's Amir. He's 19 years old, born in the year fucking two. Oh my god! Seeing the year he was born, that just fucked me up, dude. That's wild. Lord Almighty. This should be a first-round finish for Vermont Alsameea if he's going to be anything in this sport. That's what I was thinking, too. His skill set was a little too good for me to be thinking that he loses this. So, I mean, he should be able to get to the back and find a choke pretty quickly with his speed. And, you know, his strikes were seeming good enough to open up the takedown. So I agree with you, Abadio, for sure. We will see. We will see indeed. All right, both fighters. Oh, man, Alsameea walking to the middle. Okay, walking in the middle for a fist bump. I thought he was going to the middle to emote for a second. Okay, Alsamea's pumped up. I still don't know what this nickname means. Alrighty, both fighters have been announced. Referee's been announced. And close this cage door and get it on. Okay, his nickname is something to do with Mexico. So I don't know why, but it is. All right, here we go. Round one. Oh, I still got my round counter wrong. All right, both starting out in the center. Amir missing a big leg kick early. Alsameea doing a good job feinting, making Amir react. Amir looking very twitchy early, moving side to side. Feinting that rear hand is Amir. Good outside leg kick from Alsameea, trying to break up that rhythm of Amir. Good front kick to the body by Alsameea, and then immediately out of range. Amir misses another shot. Good jab on the inside, and then an overhand by Alsameea. Another right hook by Alsameea. Now he's starting to go in with the right hand. Amir bellies down. He got knocked down. He's trying to pace back in. Just ground and pound non-stop from Alsameea. Ref steps in and stops it. Did not like what he was seeing. Did not like what he was seeing. Yeah, that was yeah, even the chat that's doing in the live stream right now, yeah, that was really bad. There was a headbutt before that sequence started. There was a headbutt before that sequence started, and Amir was still recovering. I'm not gonna lie, that was a weird stoppage. That was a little weird. That was a little weird. I'll say that was strange. But you know, it is what it is. He definitely got hit with some big right hands, and he got cut open. He got hit with some big right hands, without a doubt, and he was starting to get ground and pounded for sure. But I don't know. Seemed a little strange to me. Seemed a little strange, especially since it seemed like there was a pretty blatant headbutt there at one point. And I'm almost wondering if that cut on his head came from the headbutt. Because when I called that very first jab he landed right before the sequence started, he jabbed, went in, headbutted pretty bad, and then landed that right hand. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Maybe that was always going to be the result, but still, I don't think Alsameea was being very responsible with his weapons. Might have even been a few back of the head shots there. Oh well. He's getting his photo shoot in his moment, so let him do his thing. But, alright. Yeah, they're wiping up Amir's blood. That's okay, though. That's okay. Go ahead and move on to our next fight, I guess. Hope they're not going to take too long in between. That was kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit more, especially with flyweights. I really wanted to see some high skill MMA, some good athleticism, some speed. I was really ready for that fight. But it is what it is. All good. All good. Whew. Man, ever since all that controversy with fixed fights and rigged fights and Bulgarian and all that stuff happening, dude, this chat on the live screen, that's all they're talking about is the fight was rigged, fight was rigged. Yep, definitely rigged. It's like, I don't know about rigged, but yeah, I definitely don't think it was rigged or nothing. it was it was more so, in my opinion, just not good reffing. In fact, I'm gonna insert my hat into the chat. Obvious headbutt at the beginning of the sequence and possibly back of head shots. Okay. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. That felt dirty. I did not like that. I did not like that. Alrighty, let's get some tape up for the next fight. Rami Hamed versus Mohamed Salem. Let's see if we can find anything from Mohamed Salem first. Okay. Mohamed Salem. Okay, we got something here. Oh, it's from Kooheji. Damn, they got that widescreen. Hold on. They got the cinematic view up. Let me fix that. Whoop. There we go. God damn, they took 7 minutes to get to the first round. Holy pacing, Batman. Okay. So it looks like, I think Salem is the red gloves, yeah. Good takedown defense. So, he's doing a good job immediately getting on the head. Good Granby when he saw he was kind of lost there, but this opponent did a good job of following his hips and keeping an underhook. Slim not showing as much urgency as I like, but he's not making it easy to pass his guard too. He's framing, making sure that he doesn't get a crossface. Now, okay, good, yeah. Controlling the crossface arm. Good so far. Trying to make space for that underhook. Doesn't want to turn away from him completely and give up his back. Opponent's doing a good job here. Okay, now he's got the underhook. Let's see what he does with it. He's immediately trying to get up. I like it. It's a simple get up. It's nothing crazy yet. Opponent's doing a good job of flattening him out and collapsing his underhook too. Like he's keeping his elbow pinned to his side, making that underhook hard to leverage. Right, he's got his knee shield. Let me go ahead and check. Does he win or lose this fight? Rahul Raju. Oh, this was his title defense. Okay, he gets the KO in round 2. See how he does. He's still trying to get to his feet though. He's not giving up. And it's tough too because he's in the center of the cage. He's not got the cage to help leverage him up. Oop, his opponent's getting that crossface. Uses his fist to just push against it. I love it. Yeah, his opponent's good. At controlling at least. Not done his opponent hasn't done a ton of damage yet. Okay, good. Oh, I looked away right when he did the get up. Ah, he waited for his opponent to go to the mount, and then he used his underhook, and then he blocked the other knee. Good job. Okay, that was really good. His opponent got impatient, though. You didn't really need to go to the full mount. If anything, you should have backstepped, baited him coming up, and then went to the full mount. Ooh, he's got great pressure. He's not moving in too quickly. Taking small steps to close distance. And then really fast shots to follow up. Okay. Good frame. Keeps his chin tucked. On good feints. Good job. Ready to defend that takedown even after throwing the leg kick. Really good job. Not the best takedown entry, but still. Very good speed on that, too. If that would have landed a little bit cleaner. Ooh, that follow-up right hand. Can't believe he got out of the first round without getting knocked out. Woo! Good confidence in his strikes. Nice dexterity with a question mark kick on the leg with a brace on it. Nice. All right, we're introducing the next fight, so they're going to get started here soon. Good. Okay, that was a good entry. Is he going to defend it, though? He's pushing on the head, bringing it to the inside. Nice. Good defense here so far. His opponent, to be fair, isn't chaining very well, but still. Break. Yeah, his opponent already looks tired from getting those takedowns denied. Holy. Yikes. That's all I'll say. That is not a good sign. You never want to see that. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm liking Salem so far. Wish I had odds so I can really see what's happening in terms of like who's picking who. Oh wait, I could just look at the Tapology predictions though. Let me check real quick. What we got? Oh, 100% picks toward Hamed. Only 49 people, but still. All of them going toward Hamed. All right. Let me see this knockout. Round 2. Gets him separated. Guy gets him up against the fence. Takes a good underhook. Oh, he's already cut open. My lord. He must have landed something big before that. Good uppercut when he was coming in. Should be coming up here in a second. Dang, he's going to knock him out right after the break. Ugh. Feign a takedown. Oof, man, he's about to get obliterated, isn't he? Oof, good straight as he was coming in. Gets off that takedown. Here it comes. Or it must be at the 204 mark. Okay. Tracking him down. Slim's glove's coming undone. Ooh, good 1-2. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, right on the side of the dome. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh my gosh, his opponent still doesn't know. Oh my lord. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Rami Hamed. Okay. Got Rami Ahmed versus 2021. Nah. Sure. Let's go with this one. All right, this is a quick one. Oh, Hamed got a little side style. He likes that karate style. Good side kick. Ooh. Calf kick. Oh man. Salem's gonna have to. He's gonna have to get into the grappling. There's no way you're gonna stand with this guy. Salem does not have violent. Oof. Yeah, I do not think the Salem's got the speed to go with this dude. Oh man, yeah, he was going for the back leg with that. Dude, those karate dudes are really good with that. They're really good with making you check the front and then miss and then hit your back leg. That shit is brutal. Dang, so he TKOs him in round 1 with the leg kicks. Oh, that guy's arms are not nearly long enough to reach. So and Hamed was out of range so fast. Didn't even give him a chance to land. Whew. Yeah, his legs are already lit up. And he can't move forward on it now. He's literally looking at his leg like, why aren't you working? Sir, can you please work? I'm trying to take a step forward, please. God damn, no way, Jose. Whew, okay, I can see why they got a lot of picks toward Hamed. That is absolutely brutal. And I don't think Salem's got the I do not think Salem's got the speed to go against this. He's gonna have to go for takedowns. I don't know if he can get them. Oh man. Glad we're taking some time in between this bout and the next. Yeah, I think they're given a vacant belt, possibly. I'm not sure. Okay, Rami Ahmed and Mohamed Salim, they're starting the promo now. Let's see. Let's check out this Rami Ahmed Elias Santos. This was a little bit before that. So this guy's got a bit of a wider stance than our first guy. So he's going to have a little bit more maneuverability trying to get in and out. He's also got his leg turned in a lot, but I mean, you're going against wide stance versus wide stance, and this is your opponent. I don't know. That's really tough. I mean, he's loaded up, ready to counter if Hamed comes in. He can land a good straight right hand as Hamed's coming in, but because he kicks as much of his as most of the time he's kicking, that really puts his head out of place to be hit and like really moves his head out of the way. He seems like he does a good job of getting his head offline when he kicks too, like just slightly. Whether that be back, forward, or excuse me, not forward, back, left, or right. Hamed's doing a good job getting his head out of the way when he kicks. Not that time though. That's exactly what I mean. He cannot be doing that, especially with inside leg kicks. You cannot do. Was it inside or out? Oh, sorry, it was outside. My bad. But yeah, like that's you cannot. Your head did not move at all. Look at where his head was when he threw this kick. Same spot. You could tell because that white post behind him, his head stayed in front of it the whole time when he threw that kick. Didn't move. Boom. And then he gets perfectly lined up for that right hand and the takedown. That's going to be where Salem would need to take advantage of when he's throwing these leg kicks. That's got to be when you do it. You have to interrupt the rhythm. You can't just find you can't be the first one to try and go on him. He's faster. He's going to counter you. Unless you're going to pressure him forward the whole time and use a ton of grappling, maybe like that. If you're going to do it the whole time maybe, but otherwise you need to break up the rhythm in between his kicks and like actually try to move forward and land something in between those kicks. Catch him making mistakes like not getting his head offline. But it's still tough. It's easier said than done, right? Especially because he might be throwing a front kick instead. He might not be throwing a leg kick, and you run onto something really bad. This guy's doing a good job of making like Hamed think. Oof, that's stepping. He was brutal. He's making Hamed think like there's something that could be there ready to hit him. He's keeping Hamed a little bit at bay with like a thing of danger, but Hamed's got really good distance strikes. Good takedowns from his opponent here, though. Good chain. Oh man, he was trying to bait him. He's trying to bait him into getting on top. That was sneak. I see what his opponent was trying to do. That was good. That's fair because the way he fell over and was like seating bottom position, he was acting like, oh, I'm too tired to get back up or oh. Yeah, exactly like that. That was really good. So, I mean, I don't know. This was a while back, so Hamed's probably improved a bit and made sure to not make those mistakes, throw in naked leg kicks like that on an opponent who can close distance. But I mean, with Salim's style, his stance a little more narrow, it's going to be harder for him to counter like that. He still definitely could. He absolutely still could, though. We'll say, Hamed's really good at just seamlessly switching his stances, though. And he does it whenever he moves left or right to circle the cage. And then, as you saw, he came with that side kick. That was a beautiful dodge. It seems like he goes a little bit more forward facing whenever he's in orthodox and a little bit more bladed when he's southpaw. I wonder. Does he throw many side kicks from this orthodox stance or is mainly the right? Okay, Mohamed Salem making his way into the cage now, so the fight will be starting soon. Oof, another leg kick. Even though he's trying to counter these leg kicks, they're still landing. These are brutal. Yeah, that was a tough round one for the Elias Santos dude. He was trying his dick off to get him to the ground. And he was doing a good job. That was a good takedown attempt there, but Hamed did a good job framing off his face and pushing him off as they were going down and got some space. Dang, do they go? They go all 5? Oh, it's a 3-round fight. All right, we got Salem in the cage now. Matt will be making his walk out here soon. I think yeah, man. And the keys to victory they're giving Salem, they're perfect. They were exactly what I was saying. Don't stand in front of him. You gotta get some angles on him. Hit the right hand, time the right hand down the middle, because that's where you're gonna be able to catch him in the middle of his kicks. And then it said if you get a takedown, focus on pinning him first. Don't immediately go to attack. You gotta pin him first. Those are all the exact same things of advice I would give him too. That was dead on advice. I just don't know if he can execute on it. Homie, what are his submissions? Like what submissions has he gotten? Like what are we looking at here? And like he's lost by submission multiple times. His most recent bout, he got the rear naked choke. It's Salem or Zakhanov. Does he have any? He's got a couple of his own submissions on his record, so I mean he could do it. It just seems like Rami Hamed here. See his opponents, his breadth of competition. I mean, like beating a 34-8 opponent, beating 6-3. Like these guys should be able to maybe take him down, but they're not. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Hamed, which I feel weird. I feel a little nervous doing that. But, you know, it seems like the speed difference is a bit too much. I will say, though, Salem did look pretty good warming up, man. He looked pretty fast. I think this will be a good fight. It'll be better than the last fight we just saw, for sure. Holy. We literally got, like, nowhere into that last fight before it ended. All right. Rami Hamed getting the wipe down now. What's the height difference? I think Hamed also has a good... Nah, the same height. I don't know what the reach difference is. This is decent for welterweight. Pretty average for welterweight, honestly. 72 about. But I mean, he's relying on the kicking game anyway. And he's out of MMA Masters. Damn. Got a great gym, too. Oof. SMB Academy. Why do I feel like I've heard of this? He's one of the top guys at their gym. No, I don't recognize these guys. I don't know why. Oh, he's the head coach, too. Damn. I don't think that helps a lot of the time. It could hinder, you know, depending on who your sparring partners are. If you're the top guy in your gym, are you really pushing yourself? You know, questions like that start to pop up. All right, but they're announcing the fighters now. I think this is our second half of the card, too. Was there 8 fights in total? So we're breaking in kind of into our main card here. Man, they both guys look like they're coming in ready. I just hope this is I feel like this is something a fight that will go to decision. I really do. But I hope it's competitive. I hope it's entertaining. That's all I'm hoping. I just hope it's not another really quick first round finish. I love finishes, but let's get past 2 minutes. Let's get a little bit of bang for our buck here. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's just me. All the people in the live chat on the Brave CF are just saying hopefully this one ain't rigged. Hopefully a real knockout. Yeah, and some guy said literally last fight was stopped by back of the head shots. They don't even have rules. Yeah, there were definitely some fouls in that finishing sequence in the last fight. Okay, round 1. Here we go. Both guys are ready. Refs ready. Let's go. Oh, Salem pushing with some intelligent pressure early. Front kick by Hamad. Misses. Using a lot, getting on his bike along the side of the cage. Salem tracking him down. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this pick now. I really liked Salem when I was watching the highlights. Ahmed's still doing a good job being on his bike. Hasn't thrown anything yet. Neither has Salem though. He's not going to overexpose himself. He really does not want to be the first to throw. He wants to take advantage of Ahmed making a mistake. Salem doing a good job of just keeping him on his bike, keeping him moving around. Hamed not throwing nothing yet. Salem gets out of the way of that combination from Hamed. Salem feinting that backhand. So is Hamed. Good inside kick from Salem. Glances off. Controlling with the front hand battle here from both guys. Hamed trying to find an angle to step in, maybe with a right hand, controlling that lead. An inside kick from Hamed. Circling toward the non-power side. Now circling toward the power side. Yeah, I did not think Salem was going to be able to put this type of pressure on Hamed, but he's doing it. He's starting to track him down. Hamed circles out. Salem tried to hit him with a combo, but Hamed circles out immediately. Now he's getting pushed back to the side of the cage, though. Hamed trying to keep him back with a side kick. Outside kick from Salem. Hamed back on his bike. Feinting. Oh, 2-3 from Hamed. That 3 lands. Salem back to pursuing. Can't get lazy, though. Can't just fall into a lull. Just got to keep focused. Salem needs to keep so locked in this whole time. Misses that straight. Almost found the target on Hamed. Barely missed the head. Lead hand battle here. They're standing in front of each other. Salem throwing a front kick. 2-3 again from Hamed. Lands. But Salem blocks it and counters with a good right hand. Salem is so ready to counter. He just wants to counter, it seems. Blocks the high kick from Hamed. Hamed circling. Not liking this pressure from Salem. Be interesting to see what this round 2, round 3 looks like. Body kick from Hamed misses. Salem keeping that right hand cocked and ready. Ready to block and ready to launch. Hamed playing with stances. Switches to orthodox. Tries to land a 1-2. Glances off. Good 2 from Salem there. Almost landing clean on Hamed. Oh, big knockdown! Lead hook, right hook from Hamed. Knocks down Salem. Hamed now in top half guard. Thought he had the finish maybe. Now he's in top butterfly. Landing good body shots on Salem. Salem is in the center of the cage. Bottom full guard. Hamed trying to posture up. Driving his head into the chin of Salem. Trying to break this. Good elbow over the top from Hamed. Salem trying to hip out. Start a sequence here to maybe stand up. But Hamed keeping square to his hips. Salem breaks his full guard. Trying to go for a triangle or an armbar. Hamed backs out. Salem throws the legs by. Gets the side control. Bracing the forearm on the neck. Salem cheating. Just blatantly holding the inside of the glove. Salem trying to go from an Americana on bottom to maybe make some space, not working. Hamed breaks off of it. 1 minute left. Salem trying to go 2-on-1 on the crossface arm. Hamed transition into knee on belly. Good improvements on the grappling here from Hamed. Salem recollects half guard. Good job by Hamed. Braces his forearm on the neck. Gets a little bit of posture here. Trying to throw some elbows. Uh-oh. Salem making a little mistake throwing an elbow on bottom. Accidentally almost gave Hamed the pass by for the arm triangle. Salem recollects his knee shield. Good hooks from the top here from Hamed. Then a hammer fist. 15 seconds left. Salem bellies down to turtle. And Hamed threatening a north-south choke, but Salem wrestles up, gets the takedown at the end of the round. Tries to land a couple hooks as Hamed standing up. Round ends. Good round. Definitely a Hamed round with that knockdown. Whew. Made me feel a lot better in my pick. Thank God he did that. I was starting to get really nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was starting to get nervous. Salem was starting to track him down. Okay, we'll be getting into round 2 here in a second. Good round, good round. All right, round 2. Starting it out. Hamed back on his bike. Going around the side of the cage. Can Hamed really do this for 3 rounds straight? Because that is nuts. That is so tiring, I bet. Salem going a little bit faster to try and track him down. They're facing each other, standing in front of one another. Ooh, good entry here from Salem. Gets the body lock takedown here. But Hamed doing a beautiful job leveraging his overhook to belly down and then get his hips back up. Nice. Stands back up. Over under against the cage for Hamed. He turns position on Salem for a second, but Salem jockeys him back, using a ton of energy there. Salem switches to the single leg, dumps him. Hamed immediately back to his feet, but gives up his back. Now Salem here on the back body lock, throwing knees to the thigh. Really good game plan here going into the second round for Salem. Just going for it this time. Much better job this time of initiating the grappling. Hamed trying to turn back into him. Trying to find a way to get his arms in between. Good knees to the head here from Salem. Oh, another knee to the head by Salem. Still in this backside body lock position. Hamed trying to scrunch his way back into facing Toirova, and another knee by Salem. Oh, blatant fence grab from Hamed. Salem still gets him down though. Pulls him back into back control. Jesus. Dude, the blatant cheating you will see in Eastern European MMA sometimes. That is crazy. Lord Almighty. Or is Bahrain, is that Eastern Europe or is that Middle East? I actually got to look that up. I'm not sure where it is geographically. All right, Hamed trying to dig underhooks here and get back to his feet. Salem just trying to collect the legs and get his hips out from under him. Good shots here along the way from Salem. Driving his shoulders into Hamed into the side of the cage with one knee up. Hamed's trying to pull Salim's head up so that way he can actually create some space to stand up. Salem building his base back up, starting to get to the back. One hook in. Hamed up on one knee. Salem trying to drag him back down. Does a good job to readjust and try to drag Hamed down. Could trip out a leg here. Good knee to the head by Salem. Hamed choosing to go back down to a knee so he doesn't get kneed in the head. So, ooh, breaks the grip for a second. Hamed gets back to his feet. Trying to pry this grip off. Salem doing a good job just keeping his chest to his back the whole time. Throwing knees along the way, lands to the head. Drags him back again. Beautiful little suplex type of throw. Almost like, actually more of like a sacrifice, like a little trip backwards. That was good. But Hamed immediately fights back up to his feet and gets back to trying to break the grip. Hamed's got great stand-ups. Oh, he does it. Gets out the back door. Separated again. Lead body hook into the overhand by Hamed. Glances off. Straight by Hamed. He's looking a lot tired after all that grappling. Slim definitely wore on the gas tank of Hamed. Rear hook from Hamed. Misses. Slim feinting with that right hand. Oh, good head movement there for Hamed. Gets under that rear hook of Salem, but he goes in for the single leg, dumps him down again. Hamed gives up his back, crawls to the side of the cage. Trying to get back up to his feet again. Hamed on one knee. Salem just still weighing on that chest to back pressure, putting heavy pressure on him. Hamed just trying to throw little pot shots behind him. Oh, we're looking at the corner for some reason. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, Salem is just all over Hamed right now. Still with this back body lock. Trying to pull him back into the back control. Does it. He's got one hook in. Could start threatening a choke here. Could start threatening a choke here. He's got the hand behind the shoulder. He's under the chin. He's across the chin. He could do it. He wraps up the figure four on the arms. Going palm to palm now. Trying to fight it. Now he's got the hand behind the head. He could get the tap here with the neck crank. Hamed throwing shots behind him. He lets it go. Not locked in. Good job by Hamed to survive that. Woo. Looking scary there for a moment. Looking a little scary there for a moment. But we're okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, that's 1-1. That's 1-1 going into round 3. Hamed's going to have to land something big again. He needs to land something big on the feet. I think Salem is going to pull off upset here. Wow, very big underdog is about to pull this off. That's a 10-8 round for sure. It could be. Maybe. Could very well be. That was a ton of control time. I wish they showed the odds on Tapology for these fights. All right, round 3. Total domination that round. Agreed. Yeah, that was definitely a heavy dominant round. All right, round 3. Immediately with the 3-2 by Salem coming in. Closing distance. 1-2 by Salem. He's chasing down Hamed. Oh, Salem doing a good job of feinting, drawing the shots out of Hamed. Good 2-3 again from Salem. Then with a couple hooks on the inside. Hamed circles. Good 2-3 again from Salem. He's drawing out Hamed's shots with a feint and then going in with his combo. Really good job here. Hamed trying not to react to these feints now. 1-2 by Salem. This time does go straight down the middle with it. Then a knee off the break. 2 by Hamed. Salem blocks. Salem starting to push forward. Maybe thinking about a takedown here. Good jab by Salem. 2 by Salem. Then goes down for the single. Hamed doing a good job hooking his foot on the outside to defend. Pulls up the head. Salem trying to clear that foot. Having some trouble. He breaks off. Doesn't want to waste the energy. Good lead hook to the body. Overhand by Hamed. Then a lead hook. Gets offline and then back to the center. Then on his bike. Lead hook, rear hook by Hamed. Salem blocks, shakes it off. Hamed circling the cage. Very slowly though, just walking alongside it. Definitely lost some speed. Good 2 by Salem. Oh, good step into again by Salem. The chin of Hamed is really good. 1-2 again by Salem. Man, it's just going to take one big one, I think, for Salem to connect. He's starting to get more and closer to just more of a clean shot. He's already landing pretty well. Good body kick from Hamed there. Hamed in the orthodox now. Back to circling the cage, readjusting. Do I have a parlay? I don't even know how to bet on Brave CF, to be honest. I don't have a parlay for this. Step into by Hamed. He's back in the orthodox here. Standing in front of each other. Good head movement by Hamed. Gets out of that 1-2. And then a rear hook. Dodges that as well. Head movement looking good. He's looking up the clock. See how long he has. 2.5 minutes. 1-2 by Hamed. Might try to turn it on here for the rest of the round. Good 2 by Hamed. Circling the cage. Good 2 by Salem. That one really hurt Hamed, but he's already thrown back. Lead hook by Hamed. Man, he just eats these shots. Now they're in the clinch. Good elbow on the inside by Hamed. Lead hook misses by Hamed. Back to southpaw. Circling the cage. Dodges that 2 from Salem. Circles the other way in orthodox. Dodges that spinning back fist from Salem. Good head movement. Hamed's definitely got some good head movement. I will give him that. He uses a ton of energy in those first 2 rounds, though. And if he gets grappled, he loses that tank a bit. Good 2 by Hamed. Hamed just isn't planted when he's throwing any of these shots. There's not a ton of whip on these. Good 1-2 by Salem. Hamed just makes it glance. Leg kick. Heavy leg kick by Salem. Really good idea to do that when he's moving a lot slower here. I would keep throwing those, honestly. Salem just landed a beautiful one. I would keep going. Keep lighting that leg up. Just build up those points and just point this round out, really. Feign that rear hand as Salem lands another outside kick. Another outside leg kick. Med back in orthodox. Feign that front kick. This is the question mark. This is the spinning kick. Only 45 seconds left. Oh, good 2 by Salem. Good head movement by Hamed, though. He's trying to throw back. Throwing a couple uppercuts and hooks to counter. Oh, good. Straight down to the body to get the hands down. Then a lead hook up top by Salem. That one landed clean. Hamed's calling him on, though. Good 1-2 again by Salem. Hamed again just eating it. Counter lead hook by Salem as Hamed was coming in. 20 seconds left. Good 2 by Hamed. Misses it. Blocks the spinning back kick. 10 seconds left. Combination missed by Hamed. Salem tracking him down. Body kick, head kick by Hamed. Just trying to keep Salem back at the end. That's the end. I would give that to Hamed. Or Salim, excuse me. I would give that to Salem. Rami can't even beat him on the stand-up. Well, I didn't predict that at all. I mean, I think it's just because he gassed him out. And honestly, where were the side kicks? I guess there were like no side kicks throw from Hamed. I wonder if he was like super paranoid about getting taken down or something. And like Salem grabbing a leg or something. Because he didn't throw any side kicks. He really didn't throw any leg kicks either. Like, where were the leg kicks? Where were the side kicks? I was a little confused by the game plan here of Hamed. He wasted a ton of time at a lot of points in the first round, not trying to really put any damage on Salem. Obviously, he had the big knockdown, but like that took a long time to set up, and it just was off a flash knockdown. It wasn't like you built up damage over time and then got him down, you know? So Rami got dominated in this fight. Wow. I mean, not the first round. He won the first round, right? So, I mean, he definitely got dominated in the second and third. Definitely on cage control. Cage control was abysmal from Hamed. That was abysmal cage control from Hamed. Not good. Good head movement from Hamed. I saw some good head movement here and there. Even though he keeps his hands low, he is very aware of like what's coming a lot of the time. But he's lucky he's got a really good chin. He's really lucky he's got a really good chin, because if he gets his gas tank sapped a little bit, Well, Magomedov is going to be up his opponent in the next bout. Yeah, I saw that 7-0 record, and these Germans have been on a tear lately. Yeah, what are the... Well, this is a Contender Series winner, all right? Or a Road to UFC winner. But he won his last Road to UFC fight by DQ. So, probably not the best, right? Probably not the best. Heavy picks toward Magomedov, for sure. But we actually have some picks going the other way this time. We actually have some picks going the other way. I discount the guy. Yeah, dude. That's rough. That's a really rough way to win a fight. Oh, God. Really rough way to win a fight. Damn. Okay. I do have some prior obligations I gotta get to. I wanted to do a little stream for a little bit. Just to honestly just to give some highlight for my boy Mokaev, just to spread the awareness. So I had a little bit of fun streaming, calling some fights, but I gotta get to some other errands I gotta run today. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. But we'll be here tomorrow to stream some full events. Well, I was thinking FN's. Oh no, that's the 15th of November. But we got a couple things tomorrow. We got what do we got tomorrow? We got oh, that's tonight. We got one Fight Night 37 tonight, so I might stream that. There was something else too. That wasn't it. What was it? We got LFA later tonight as well at 9 p.m. There was something else on Saturday too. Maybe not. You got Uriah's Favors stuff tonight too. Oh, let me look. There's got to be some other stuff. I know there is. Oh, I got EFC yesterday. That's cool. Wish I could stream those. Those are at a abysmal time during the day. What was it? November 8th is what I'm looking for here. These are all November 7th. Ooh, not what I meant. Okay, page 2. Okay, here's the November 8th. We got Octagon. Could do Octagon. That's 3 a.m. though. Holy shit. Let's see, where are the ones that aren't at a stupid ass time? Okay, here we go. Okay, we got flex fights. Okay. Shit, yeah, we could do flex fights. It's a lot of bouts. Do we know any of these homies? Josh Mercado sounds super familiar. Fought Reese Watkins. Anyone else? Wow, a lot of new guys. A lot of Ammies. This could be fun. It's a good card. This is a good long card. I might look this up. Okay. Might check out some Flex Fight Series tomorrow. Might see the future of MMA in here. Who knows? Could be a fun time. But appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely see what's coming out here in the future. Like I said, my wedding's coming up December. Once I get through that, we're going to be going pedal to the metal with this channel a little bit more. So, going to be having a good time. But appreciate everyone who could come through. See you guys next time.